A cooked porter, a cooked Kel Brook, a cooked American. Oh, my drink. What up? What up? What up? What's up, everybody? How many people on here? It's like 3 people on here. What up? Some people come in. What's up? What's up? Good morning, y'all. Good morning. 11 people. Good morning. Good morning. Let me look. Check the board.
both of those numbers. Checking the board, y'all. Checking the board. Connecticut 184 024. So look, y'all. Damn, I hit the wrong hookup. Oh, they already got it. Oh, yeah, they already got it. Yeah, they already got it. Yeah, good morning, everybody. 256, 268. Georgia, 178 931 018. Illinois, 213 and 617. I was 730 and 158. 158. Kentucky 572 928. Nine eight three 346 9695. Yeah, good morning, everybody. MD 897 723. Oh, Michigan, y'all got 718 as well. Georgia got 718. I already know why y'all got that number too. And I ain't even know, I already know why my frequency. Yeah, they fight tomorrow. I said tomorrow. I can't wait till it's over with though. But then I don't know what's about to really go on in the world, real talk. Y'all see this? I told y'all about this 187 representing that fight. Two of y'all states got this yesterday. And both of their record, Crawford record, Canelo record, they speaking in so much code, y'all. That's why I looked at somebody got 897 yesterday. Yeah, I can't even wait till this shit over with. it's gonna always be propaganda news. Minnesota 604. Time, that's what's up. I like that comment. Good one, Time. Flawless work. Congratulations. Missouri 268. And then I didn't get no alert. Did y'all get alert? 742. I still didn't get my alert. New York 455. New York got 626. These numbers repeating. I mean, they traveling. The same numbers. North Carolina 436. 068. So I should have did this. Hold on. Oh, 35, 610. South Carolina 429. Here go Crawford Dane. Y'all got that 410. That's why I say all these numbers gonna be hidden as of today and tomorrow. They speaking in code, y'all. I promise y'all they be speaking in code. They speaking in code big time, y'all. That shit deep. Somebody else got 798 yesterday as well. So this the third state. Yesterday, 3 states got 262 yesterday, or was it 4 states? Y'all know this number here yesterday multiple times with 987 as well. What's up, everybody? What's up, Miss Nikki, Miss Cheryl, y'all? What up, everybody? Can y'all tell my frequency low? No, I'm not sick or nothing. I woke up on the right side of the bed. Can't y'all tell my frequency is a little low? 836. And what's so crazy, Miss Helen, I'm not gonna even lie to y'all. I really thinking these numbers really bringing it down as well. 960. Yeah, Nikki, I went to bed early. That's why I ain't gonna lie yesterday. No, I have plenty of rest, but you know, frequency, it's nothing bad. It's nothing bad. It's just like I just feel not lazy. Now, if I probably was working out, it might be different. But then I told you too, I'm not betting on that fight or nothing, but I'm telling y'all, it's all about frequency. I'm about to ask y'all a question, y'all. Because I know some of y'all on here married, some of y'all have boyfriends, or some of y'all have girlfriends. I'm just letting y'all know this, my friends. Look, today and tomorrow and Sunday, the frequency is going to be different in y'all house, y'all. Because it's a big fight, and then you got the football games. I'm being real with y'all. Because the whole thing is this. I know my uncle is watching the fight over here, y'all. Y'all get where I'm coming from? So I don't really watch sports unless my people don't come over and we go watch it on my TV. You get what I'm saying? My uncle, my cousin. So I already know. And then most of them Crawford fans, y'all. And then I be looking at the sports like, man, that shit is rigged. And so that's why I say my frequency, I'm going to have to deal with this shit tomorrow, my friends. Y'all get where I'm coming from? And then right now, this whole hookup remind me of, y'all know I don't really care for LeBron James. This shit remind me of LeBron James. They'd make this man Crawford try to make history, and African American just looking at it like, man, it's a black man. Like how y'all did the president Obama, and y'all really was thinking Obama was for y'all, and Obama was working for y'all, for the enemies, y'all. So y'all don't have no clue. Y'all don't have no clue. All y'all was all for Obama, thinking Obama just the number one, and he this. What's going on in the world? Obama helped them mother scrunchers do this shit. Everything that's going on in the world, all the presidents we had, he helped them do this shit. But they got y'all caught up because y'all was like, man, all these white presidents, we need a black man. So you know what they did? They said, you know what? We go get a black president, and we go let him fuck up the world. Because people will be going for him thinking it's a black and white thing. Anything he say, they just go for it because we put all these white presidents up here. And he was a puppet. And they did their job. So when y'all thinking this COVID shit going on, when Trump or whoever was in the office, no, this shit go way back. They programmed this shit. This shit is a blueprint, y'all. That's why I say when y'all be voting, y'all don't know what y'all be signing for, y'all. Y'all thinking y'all going and voting and shit. Y'all could be signing y'all. Matter of fact, y'all are signing y'all rights over real talk. And y'all think y'all going to vote. That vote shit don't count. Before any presidents, I can do that shit just like I can do the lottery. Anybody who running for president or anything, I could put their mother scrunch's name in the hookup, and I can do the same thing I do with the sports. And I can tell y'all who gonna win this shit. All this shit is rigged, y'all. They put people in certain positions on purpose, y'all. Let me just do this triple chart. You got people got a nerve to be telling other people, man, y'all better don't forget about these zeros, y'all. Don't forget about the zeros. I'm surprised no one got 626. Everybody getting 622. I'm surprised they not bringing this 626 out. That's what's confusing me. Every time I'm looking, I'm seeing 262. No, I need to see 626. This is amazing, y'all. This is amazing. Hey, y'all, this is amazing, y'all. Oh my goodness. Let's walk this out. Let's walk the seventh out. Let's walk the seventh. Did anybody get triple fives this month? Come on, y'all. Talk to me. Talk to me. Who? That's crazy, y'all. Hey, who just came to my chat? Anybody just jumped in my chat? Hit the thumbs up. Anybody who just jumped on within this time in a minute, 2 minutes. Who just jumped on within 2 minutes? Let me see a thumbs up if you just jumped on in 2 minutes. Damn, it's amazing. Wow. Wow. Damn, my frequency jump kind of. It's telling y'all, did we always have this many likes? Damn, my frequency just switched real quick. Damn, that's crazy as hell. My shit just switched from. That's crazy as hell, y'all. I was just feeling like shit. And then, just in that time, shit just clicked. I'm cussing. Come on, bro. Come on, why? Yeah, that's crazy, Miss Helen. My frequency just clicked right back on. Like, not on, because my frequency stay on. But I was feeling like, not tired, not drained, but just, not sick, y'all. Not hurting, just, Y'all remember how I used to tell y'all, hey, y'all, I got to go to my mom's crib. They barbecue. I got to stay for the week. And I'd be like, damn, I'm a homebody. Y'all, I want to stay home. Y'all know that feeling? That's the feeling I was just having, though. And then I know I got to have company tomorrow with this fight. So I have to prepare myself. Because all I'm going for Crawford, y'all. I'm not going for nobody. I'm looking at, because it doesn't make sense. That fight doesn't make sense. But it makes sense to our enemies. But look, y'all, did anybody get triple fives? Let's walk this out. Because we already walked this out. So I can look over here. Okay, triple nines, triple ones. I can circle that. Triple eights not in the forecast. Triple twos in here. Yup, I can circle twos. I remember somebody got triple six on the 18th. I remember that. Somebody got triple sevens too. I remember that. I want to know, did somebody get fives and threes? I need y'all help. Come on, y'all. I need y'all help. Ooh, I hope somebody got fives and threes. Damn, did somebody get fives and threes, y'all? I thought somebody got triple five, if I'm not mistaken. Come on, y'all. Help y'all boy y'all right quick. Because we already waiting on triple zeros. So any of y'all who play triples, make sure y'all keep the zeros in, my friend, in your state. If you playing multiple states. Reinhardt TV, what up, bro? Reinhardt channel. What up? Appreciate everybody who stopped by, y'all. So all my fitness bros, yeah, I don't like to use the word, I teach the lottery, but I be explaining the lottery to my people. I'm gonna use this. I teach my people how to break inside of a number. I teach my people how to research. That's what I'm gonna start saying, Miss Helen. I teach y'all how to research over a number. I don't want to use that term. I'm teaching y'all how to play the lottery. That sound kind of foul of me. Okay, somebody said LA got triple fives. Hey, y'all, we need one more, y'all. Did somebody get triple threes? My boy Abundance, what up, bro? What up, bro? I don't even have to keep saying your video was flawless. You already know what time it is. So I don't even have to keep bringing it up like flawless video. You already know what it is, bro. Hey Bob, so who got who? So okay, Bob said Washington. Who got threes, y'all? Okay, so y'all know what? That's telling me somebody can get threes and somebody go get zeros, y'all. Somebody said we got this already. Somebody said we got this. But y'all see how this work, y'all? Whenever a triple hit that particular date, y'all can do this type of pattern. But it's not a guarantee this pattern, these numbers go come to your state. Y'all get what's going on? No, we can't go back to August. We in September.
Excuse me,
Okay.
boss. You have a text
Y'all
message.
appreciate you. August too late. My boy said have 776 came yet. My boy said 776. That's a good number. Hey, y'all remember my boy? He used to always give y'all a number, and that joker come. He just texted me and said, "Bro, have 776 came out yet?" And he don't even know 776 represent today's day. Wow, he really don't know that. Dang, I don't know what made how he came up with that number. Y'all know what's today's date? Today is 9/13. Today should be a wonderful day. Today is keeper of time, y'all. Today is the keeper of time, y'all. What's today's date? What's today's date, y'all? See, that's how I am with the world, y'all. See, the date is very important to me. Y'all get where I'm coming from? The date is very important. See, I know the reason for all this, y'all. The date very important. Sacrifice. Today's date represent Malcolm X. Today's date represent Martin Luther King. See, that's the level I'm on, y'all. When it comes to gematria, y'all. Anybody who studied gematria, see, that's what level we on. Like, like this how we seeking the truth. We seeing what's really going on. And then I wrote this right here, 9/14, 9/13. I've been talking about this number for this whole month. Today is a timekeeper. And then my boy is telling me something happened where y'all saw something on the news where somebody got shot. Don't that look like what happened to Ronald Reagan? Come on, y'all. And I'm not telling y'all it's fake, but it's a lot of propaganda news. Some guy got shot yesterday that he was going to. My boy was showing me something on the phone when I was cutting hair. Kirkland, or what's his name? Whatever this guy name. It was all on the news. Oh, today is 9/12. Okay, I said 9/13. So today 9/12. Today 9/12. Still keeper of time. Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk. I'm not telling y'all it's fake and none of that. Then when the guy he was showing me, he was like, man, this guy was a racist, such and such. This what y'all see how it's a black and white thing, and most black of y'all was probably like, that's what his ass get with his racist ass. I know y'all, I'm speaking for y'all. That's what some of y'all said, y'all. Y'all see what type of world we live in? They throw shit in y'all face to make y'all talk about shit like that. A lot of this is propaganda news, y'all. A lot of sacrifices. You have to play a role, y'all. Then they had a sniper on the roof looking like come on, y'all. Again, I'm not, because I don't know what's real and what's fake with that shit. So you heard what you said, Miss Heather? You said, yeah, he was racist. Y'all get that? That wasn't a abundance. I'm finna tell you that's abundance. That's what gematria come along. You see how they saying that they said that's not even what happened. And look at the numbers. Look at the number Miss Heather put down, y'all. That's why I say I'm totally different, y'all. I'm not even looking at what they say. I'm looking at the number you just put up. Y'all get where I come from. We have to really wake up, y'all. That's why I'm mainly trying to tell y'all. Because when white folks watch the news and they see the black folks killing motherfuckers, what y'all think the white folks saying? Y'all get where I'm coming from? See, right now they controlling y'all. They controlling y'all. Because the person who told me, he was like, man, his racist ass. That's how he was talking. They don't even know nothing. All y'all do is whatever they say, y'all believe everything a person say. Instead of do y'all know what they saying is the truth? That's why the world is messed up, y'all. That's why it's messed up, y'all. Y'all get where I'm coming from? Exactly. I'm glad you said that. No, it's not towards you, Miss Helen. I'm glad Miss Helen said that. Miss Helen said, my brother sent me this the other day. Hey, y'all, watch this. What did I speak about this? When I speak about this word, this is a traveling word. News traveled on it. Y'all get it? Y'all get it, my friends? And I told y'all what this means. This is cruel, y'all. I told y'all. All news do is travel. They do it on purpose because they know it's going to travel. Energy, y'all. Frequency. I just know my people. Oh, that's what his that. I ain't gonna say it like that, but that's what this racist ass get. Oh, you should hear how they talk about Trump. It's a setup, y'all. It's a setup, y'all. It's a setup. They use us for sports. Look like monkeys. Yeah, they gave y'all one black president. On the news, you don't see really no black. Man, y'all better wake up to this shit, y'all. For real, y'all. But this is what I was talking about. These numbers represent these represent today's date. These represent tomorrow's date. These gonna be some key numbers today, y'all. Pay attention, watch me. I say every time, because this 9/12. Today is keeper of time. North, south, east, and west. Hell yeah. See, they're not gonna let the real shit travel. This still my mind. I'm telling you, Canelo. I'm telling you, they can make Canelo be the keeper of time in boxing, y'all. The keeper of time in boxing. That's why I said they speaking in so much code. It's all about money, and then not even the money. It's some sacrifices, y'all. Y'all see what I'm talking about. I told y'all it was gonna be some killing. Look who they start off with. Look how they start off with, y'all. Nope, you know what? That's the whole thing, Bob. I'm about to switch that up. Because I'm not a pawn. Because with a pawn, when you playing chess, sometimes you can sacrifice your pawn. I'm the king. I'm the king, y'all. If I'm playing chess, I'm the king, and I'm not gonna even say the queen. I'm the king, cause I'm protecting myself. I'm standing at one spot. I'm just watching the board, y'all. I'm the king. I'm standing out. I'm not even no pawn. I'm not gonna be they test dummy. See, a pawn is a little test dummy, y'all. A pawn can't. See, when I play chess, I can sacrifice some of my pawn pieces, y'all. And don't get me wrong, some of them pawn pieces be fire too now. You don't get rid of all of them. That's what they think we are, y'all little pawns. Oh, we kings, y'all. We the kings. Queens, y'all. Ladies. But I get what you were saying, though, Bob. Because the whole thing, who can protect y'all? You can protect yourself better than anybody, right? But you should know yourself. Like today, I'm sore, but I'm not hurting. I don't even know which park I'm gonna go to. I know I'm gonna do some more dips. See, I like doing them dips. do some dips. I might do some pull-ups depending on what part. Yeah, so so look, y'all, see, I'm not gonna even lie, y'all. Look, if I know for a fact, like a lot of y'all be doing y'all homework, man, this shit could be so easy for us, y'all. When we be doing this lottery hookup, when I be going over this, I'm telling y'all, it'd be so easy where y'all, cause right here, this like the first level getting the pairs. So like y'all supposed to graduate for this level, which y'all already graduated, and then y'all supposed to be trying to get that T word. Uh, y'all should be attempting to get the third number, y'all. But I'm just saying, don't get the third number now. I'm just saying, like, this how easy it is. If I know y'all was doing this, my friends, it'll make my job very easy because the whole thing is this, y'all. When I do a pattern, I'm so good with the numbers, I can look at that pattern and I can freestyle and I might find a pattern that's easier than the pattern we going over. But when y'all don't follow me, and I'm in my mind, when y'all don't follow, I'm like, damn, they can't get it. So that means I have to stoop down and I can't go too far, y'all. Y'all get where I'm coming from? Some of y'all already on that level because most of these hits come from y'all. By the time I finish writing, y'all the ones be telling me these pairs, so y'all already doing a flawless job. I be getting the third number. I don't know if you said it got congratulations. I don't even remember giving no 6-7. Ohio didn't get 6-9 yet, right? See, like when I be coming to class right now, I ain't gonna say I don't know where to start. At times I don't even be knowing where to start with y'all. Then it's like to the point I try to do that T word. I do a pattern. I don't know why I be saying I try. Uh, yeah, I do a pattern so we all can do it. I don't like to do a pattern when I'm just focused on one state. When I do a pattern, I try to do a universal pattern, y'all. But I'm not blaming nothing on y'all, but it's making it a little challenging if we don't pay attention, y'all, if we don't follow. Georgia 065. Congratulations. Congratulations. Yeah, I gave this for Iowa. So this is what I did for Iowa, y'all. I wrote the ninth down. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Female. I'm gonna pronounce your name right. So let me do the triple chart. Let me do the triple day for today. Because I still have to look at my book. Good morning, everybody. Oh no, Rob. Okay, Rob for real. Hey, Rob. Oh, is it Feeble Love? Somebody, I can't pronounce your name. Rob, Rob, I thought Rob was joking. I thought you was a troll, Rob. So you really did hit. Congratulations. And you said I gave Georgia, I can't even remember that. Yeah, congratulations. Yeah, congratulations, Rob. I thought Rob was joking, y'all. Y'all, today 9/12. Congratulations, bro. And congratulations to all the hitters. Okay, today. Hey, and watch this. Oh yeah, I was about to say, is Abundance on here? I do see his name. Abundance, Abundance, watch what I'm about to do. I'm about to do something totally different. Look, bro, I'm gonna show you how I am a team player when it comes to the lottery. And I'm telling you what I'm gonna do before the draw. I'm gonna drop so many assists where I might be putting my foot in my mouth. Because then again, when I talk about this every day, and I'm being real with y'all, they could be watching my page. It done happened before. But some of y'all scared of money, though. I'm not going to say this, y'all. Look, I'm not going to even say the name. Do y'all know what Georgia means? And this for the people who in bet in these sports. Now, if you not, look, and please don't try to sign up for betting these sports. Don't do that, y'all. This for the members who play on betting these sports. And this for the people who live in that certain state. I gave this to somebody, y'all. I'm going to drop this assist watch. Every day I'm going to talk about this number till they stay hit. And that's how we don't supposed to use that word hope. I hope they don't play with us, y'all. So y'all look in the comments. I don't even want to say the name. Which they still can peep that out. Yeah, that one state needs this one number, y'all. When y'all talk about pet numbers, y'all, you make the system your pet number. See, there's no such thing as no pet number. Y'all be making, I told y'all, look, if y'all really understood the lottery, if y'all, look, listen to me, listen to teacher, y'all. We are lottery picks. So when numbers come out in lottery, like birthdays and such, like when people die on a certain day, that means that lottery number represents their birthday. I'm going to say it again to y'all. And I'm going to say it one more time. I'm going to say this shit slow. And I'm going to say it clear without no slur. Y'all know when I talk, I have a slur, y'all. Listen to me, y'all. If a person died, if somebody passed yesterday, y'all, or anything happened to somebody yesterday, the reason why they passed yesterday, because their expiration date was yesterday. When they was born, when you break inside their numbers, yesterday date was one of the numbers that was in their name. You get where I'm coming from? Y'all get where I'm coming from? And I'm about to say this. Whatever state they was born at, and it doesn't matter where they was born at, because we all get the same. I could break down every state, and I can give y'all examples, and we all got the same numbers, y'all. Just in a different language. Y'all get where I'm coming from? I could guarantee the person who passed yesterday, their number came in the lottery, y'all. They were lottery picks. This is how they taking us out, y'all. And then right now, when y'all be going to get a checkup, y'all not getting a checkup for health, because you don't need the doctors to tell you how. I gotta chill, y'all, because I get sad. I know a lot of y'all don't like this shit, y'all. See, I hurt in a different way, because I think about my mom and my people, then I think about y'all. Some of this shit was going on. It's not y'all fault. We was trained when we was small, y'all. So it's built in y'all. You have to be, that's why I say, look, y'all might hear me talk about this man so much abundance, y'all. He fire, y'all. You have to go through some shit to see what's going on, y'all. And then some of y'all is not willing to take that ride because y'all living out of fear. You gotta get rid of a lot of shit, y'all. You gotta exit. I'm talking, you got to get to know yourself, y'all. And that's what a lot of people falling short at, y'all. Y'all don't know yourself, y'all. That's why I say I salute to him when he be on this video, and I can't talk like how he, and I use that C word. I can't talk like how he talk. Like his deliverance is wonderful. I get emotional, then I study numbers, y'all. And then I'm like, it's hard to try to get through y'all, my friends. When you start talking like that, mother scrunches will leave and shit. Look, and I'm finna say this, y'all. How many of us go on his video? That's all we be saying. Oh, you right, man. That's facts. How many of y'all living it, y'all? Like a lot of y'all follow me and be saying you telling the truth, but y'all still living y'all old ways, y'all. I know this and I see this. My frequency so high, I don't have to be around y'all. I know most of y'all style and y'all character, y'all, just based on how y'all don't hear, my friends. I'm keeping it real, y'all. That's why I say I live off frequency and vibration. That shit is real. That shit is real, y'all. That's why I say when I be on this video, that don't look like when the people look. See, it's a difference between like when he be speaking and like when we be in his chat. It be a lot of guys who have a lot of knowledge, but it's a different type of knowledge. It's certain shit when I be reading the people comments. It's certain shit I be looking for where I know what level they on. I'm not saying they on a small level. It's levels to this shit. He on a different level, y'all. And then his wife on a different level. How she be there, my friend? Y'all have to get to know yourself, my friend. A lot of people don't know yourself. Y'all think y'all know yourself. Y'all don't know yourself, my friends. Y'all living out of fear. I wish y'all could see my tattoo. I told y'all, my tattoo right here say true to the game. And on this, look, and on this arm, it say no fear. If y'all can read that, it say no fear. My shit is real, y'all. I had this when I was like 17, 18. No, I'm lying. I had this when I think I got like 21, 22. I put no fear. This shit is real. But my homeboys used to laugh like, bro, you got to take that tattoo off, bro. You running from this dog. That's all they know I fear, dog. Anything else, no. We going to hoop. It be, man, look at them big dog. Look at them big guys. Let's go. I'm going to the rack on they big asses, y'all. I'm going straight to the hole, making they look like a fool, going right under their ass. I'm not intimidated, my friend. I have my heart like a lion, y'all. Yeah, but you put a dog in my presence, oh yeah, it's a wrap like Christmas. Put the dog in my, no, I'm scared of dogs. But y'all have to know yourself, y'all. Y'all have to know yourself. But the world's so messed up, they created, I don't even want to go there. Heaven and hell, such and such and such and such, to get y'all off this. And all y'all, man, y'all lazy in life, because y'all waiting on some shit that don't exist, y'all. Y'all lazy in life, y'all. A lot of y'all are lazy, y'all. And the whole thing, and then a lot of y'all so lost when it's different guys' name, y'all. That didn't throw y'all off. That didn't throw y'all off. That didn't throw y'all off. But when we go to church, either Satan or the devil. He have his two names. But you got this religion, have this name, his God, this religion. Y'all don't think nothing wrong with that dude, but I'm not going there. We talking about the lottery today. But y'all don't think nothing wrong with that. Y'all know why? Because y'all was taught a certain way. I always said this, bro. I was like, man, we brainwashed. No, we not. See, the whole thing is we need to be brainwashed. Some of us need to wash these damn brains. See, I had to switch that word around. See, man, y'all brainwashed. No, y'all not. Y'all brain is dirty as hell. So we need to see, I wash my brain. See, I switched the word up, y'all. I switched my own little word. I had to get a brain wash. I had to watch all that bullshit they was teaching me. I had to think about this. My same examples. When you get up in the morning, don't you wash your face? You kind of clean that mother scruncher, right? When y'all go to the car lot, car wash. What they do? They wash your car, right? Some of y'all need to wash your brain. But they put the word, man, don't let them brainwash you. No, you need to be brainwashed. See, they switched a whole lot of shit on us, y'all. And y'all just flow with it. But I'm going to say it again. All these different religions, different games of God. Something wrong with that. But y'all don't think nothing wrong with that. Y'all don't see nothing wrong with that. Y'all don't see anything wrong with that. And then it's not no black or white thing. Santa Claus going inside of a chimney. He got on red and white. A chimney is what? Fire. But you got Santa Claus going inside of a chimney. And if you got Santa Claus, if you move that in and put it in the back, ain't that Satan? Come on, y'all. I'm real deep with this shit. I'm on a different freaking level. See, I just live in this world. I don't live of the world anymore. Y'all living of the world, y'all. I'm not gonna educate you. No, I'm giving y'all real facts. See, my cousin used to do a lot of reading, and he flawless, y'all. And we used to do a lot of debating. And he'd be like, man, cuz you don't be reading no books. You don't know that he was putting my knowledge down. He was putting my numbers. No, cuz it ain't the numbers. We always debating, y'all. But I was doing shit what I'm doing. I was predicting things was gonna happen. He was just going off, man, Trump them doing this. Man, don't eat this. Don't eat that pork. I understand that. And you went to jail too, sir. So I know that I'm on a different level. Not saying none of that talk. I'm past that talk. That's what most of these guys talk about on the internet. The meat, the little books. No, I'm on a different level. I'm giving you facts. Santa Claus going inside of a chimney to give you presents. And then it was a white man. Then you got a superhero with Superman. But it's no such thing as, I'm not speaking on this as a black and white thing. But they have a white man being your superhero. And back when I was growing up in my church, in our books, when we opened up the Bible, it was a lot of white and Jews, my friend. It wasn't no black Jesus. Then years later, people start talking about Jesus as black. Y'all see the game? See, I went to church my whole life. I'm seasoned with this shit, y'all. Can't none of y'all tell me shit different about what's going on and how the church is being ran. See, it's the reason why I'm staying in church, my friend. I told you I learned different. I know what's really going on, y'all. I know what's really going on in this world, y'all. I know who puppies, y'all. I know who work for who. They just don't know that. They just don't know what they doing. They thinking they on the right track. So all they go keep doing is keep trying to feed the people, not knowing they hurting the folks. Our enemies created that. They created that because church is considered news. Because it trapped, man. I'm getting deep, y'all. It travels, y'all. That's why I'm different, y'all. I'm totally different, my friends. Numbers are powerful, y'all. See, I know my day. When I get close to my such and such date, I ain't gonna lie, I went to my people in them crib. I'd rather be around my people. I don't really leave out like that because anything can happen. You could be I don't trust them. It's robots out here killing folks. When y'all be hearing these people be dying in they sleep and they say they died in the car accident and somebody got ran over and nobody saw that, that shit was programmed. It was set up. They know y'all death dates. I just can't prove it to y'all, but I know that's why I stay in the house, y'all. I don't go out past no 9 o'clock. It's the reason why I got rid of my license. So I can't go out. I'm seasoned, y'all. When I say sacrifice, man, I sacrifice. Hell yeah, I be proud when I say I ain't had no sex in like 6 years. Hell yeah, I'm proud to say that. I'm looking at my body and my life. And now since I'm working, I'm like, damn. When I'm having sex, I had sex with this female. Then I'm making some plans 2 or 3 later with this female. Uh-oh, you got different types of frequency. And then you don't even know who she was with. Because he can rub off her. And then when you come having sexual intercourse, what is a course? Enter, And then y'all never thought about this. That's how you make a baby. No disrespect. Fellas, we stick our stuff in the hole. And what you think we doing? You know how you mix up a cake? What y'all think water doing, y'all? That's why I was telling y'all, water is not good, y'all. A lot of y'all with the illness, when y'all drink a lot of water, it's just like if y'all take pills or medicine, if y'all eat food, all it's doing is letting that food grow whatever's going in your body. I'm deep, y'all. But I don't tell people, hey, y'all, stop drinking water. I just let people do what they do, y'all. Miss Helen will tell you, y'all. Miss Helen been knowing me for 6 or 7 years in the group. She know I don't drink water like that. And look how I am. I'm healthy, y'all. Then you have a young man who work out, cranberry juice, apple juice. Yeah, I may drink a little pop, cranberry juice, apple juice, cranberry juice. And that still can be bad. But me straight drinking, I pH my water. When I pH my water, at times that shit be too high. At times it be too low. I'm like, hold on. These people control the water. Oh my goodness, they controlling the water. So I know why people can be messed up in their household. Watch this, y'all. Too much moisture can draw mold. Y'all know that, right? Keep pouring water on y'all floor. Keep pouring water on y'all floor every day in the corner of them cracks. And watch some mold grow. So you telling me when y'all drinking all that water, that's not really mold? Come on, y'all. I'm teaching. I hope y'all take heed to this shit. Because if water was important, why I'm not dehydrated? Why I'm not gone, y'all? I'm healthier than most of y'all who drink gallons of water every day. Something wrong with that picture. Now watch this. Let your car be on E and don't put no gas in that mother scrunchie. You keep driving. See what's gonna happen. That joker go stop, right? See, we know for a fact you need gas. Hey, y'all better stop messing with me, y'all. See, I'm giving y'all straight knowledge. Y'all better stop messing with me, y'all. Yeah, you have sex. You have unprotected sex with a female. And you just bust all in her. Yeah, your chances is you gonna have a baby. We know that shit, don't we, y'all? We know that, don't we? Don't we know that? But back to the sexual intercourse. A female is wet. That's why she carried a baby. We plant the seeds. I'll tell you, I'm glad I grew cannabis, y'all. I understood. Hold on, this cannabis. When I be plant my seed and water it, that's like a person having sex with a female. All we doing is doing this. And what y'all think we doing? We doing all these positions, fellas. What y'all think we doing? We mixing that water with that nut and that sperm. Come on, y'all. It doesn't take a rocket science. I know y'all. This shit fire, y'all. Yeah, this video fire, y'all. What we doing, fellas? No disrespect, ladies. No disrespect, ladies. Because I don't know how y'all do on y'all end. Y'all might like, yeah, I'm finna keep it real. Yeah, you have some females that just lay there. And you have some females that'll move with your ass. Uh-oh, y'all mixing up fire. You get where I'm coming from? Y'all remember your grandparents used to bake cakes? And y'all had the little with the two little spinner hookup. Granny be like, who want to do the spinner? Who want to stir it up? Who want to crack the eggs? We always want to and then after we finish, they'd take two of them. Whoever asks for them, you get to lick the bacon off the little, what y'all call that? The cake little, what y'all call that? The cake batter. And you mixing it up. And the reason why they do that, because they mix it up real good. Fellas, when we with a woman, fellas, we don't be showing off, but you want to show that you got skills, going left and right. Y'all get where I'm coming from? Then I said this. Damn, I just had sex. I'm drained like a mother scrunchie. I'm tired in a mother scrunchie. Damn, what we losing? When I had sex and I bust this nut, damn, what is I'm losing? That's the sound of when people say they lose a lot of blood. Ooh. That's not normal. So I'm looking at my 6 years I stopped having sex, and the time I was having sex and how my body was feeling. I could remember situations when I was with a female, and then like during that week how I was feeling. Frequency, y'all. I didn't know about frequency. I didn't know about vibration. All I knew about, I'm about to beat this up. I'm about to beat this up. That's all I thought about. I'm about to beat this up, not knowing what was going on. And then my cousin loved to say the socket and the plug. You got a socket and the plug. He said, we be the sockets, fellas. He said the sockets and the plug. What you do? You put the cord inside the socket. You get where I'm coming from? That's go draw what? Electricity, right? So watch this, fellas. When we be with a female, and this goes for the females too. You look, you can be with a female, not like them, or it can be vice versa, y'all. Cause I'm finna keep it real. It done happened to me. Back in the day, we 17, 18, 19, 20. No, 19, 20, 21, 22. Our thing was coming up. You get the female number, you drive her car, you get the keys to her house, y'all. We was young and dumb, y'all. You get where I'm coming from? But a female could like it. After y'all have sex, that sex can draw some type of, it can be a bad frequency, a good frequency. Y'all get where I'm coming from? That's why I told y'all about this. This is a powerful word. It done happened with me, y'all. Talking on the phone with a female, then the first time we had sex, now she really in love. Now she sprung, y'all. Uh-oh, I got her now. Then there was time when I knew I had her, I can cheat on her. Yeah, I know y'all, I was a hoe, y'all. But I'm glad I experienced that because I met my match 2 times. Yeah, when I had this cool, yeah, I met my match 2 times. And I still think about this, talk about that's her cousin. Talk about that's her cousin. This nigga right here, they having sex all alone. That's her cousin. But you know what? What goes around comes around, D-Wiz. You getting a taste of your medicine. You getting a taste of your medicine. So when that happened to me, I'm like, damn. So this is what I was doing to them females. Damn, that's messed up. Say it again, D-Wiz, for the people in the back or whoever doing that shit right now. When I got hurt twice, and fellas, y'all know what I'm talking about, the type of hurt where, yeah, you shed that tear over that shit. Yeah. I had to think about life like, damn, bro. So that's how she felt. Damn, that's how she felt. Damn, that's how I feel. Y'all get where I'm coming from. That's not good, y'all. That was not good. That's why I said as I got older, I was learning, y'all, like, damn. That's how she was feeling, not knowing. I didn't even care. But then when it happened to your ass, see, I'll be telling y'all about words. I don't be making this up, but they told us about the pig Latin. Pig Latin when you turn your name, but they ain't tell us about the real way. I told y'all about this word. Y'all might not understand it, my friends. And then they taught us about the word of vow, A-E-I-O-U. It's the reason why they were saying all that. See, one minute you can love some person, and after y'all can be in love. After somebody cheated in a relationship, after somebody want to break up with one another, that love turned into what, y'all? You have people, some people go their separate ways, but most people who fall out of love, they be kind of going against one another, don't they? Don't they, y'all? Y'all get this? Y'all get it? It might happen. Look, it could have happened to some of y'all. I know I'm hitting home, y'all. We wish, I ain't gonna say y'all wish bad shit on them, but especially a female. If a guy cheat on a female, that female, oh, man, I hope you such and such, such and such. Keep going, keep doing this. That can turn into such and such, y'all. One minute you can be such and such. Something can happen, that joke can whole 360, y'all. It can be a whole 360. I know. And then watch this. The two that cheated, right? When we was talking and arguing how they was trying to switch it over, I was looking in their eyes. Again, there's no such thing as no devil. So how can I say, man, you got the devil eyes? I don't know the devil. So how can I say, man, you got them devil eyes? But y'all know when y'all look at somebody, them evil eyes, y'all know them little, I was looking at them like, wow. Then ever since then, I already knew what was going on. I had to learn about frequency, vibration, y'all. Frequency and vibration. And I always tell y'all this, y'all. It was two on my mom loved real. My mom used to love them. Two of my ex-girlfriends. And what's so crazy, the ones my mom used to love, they was the right one for me, y'all. I was just a hoe. cheating on them. And what's so crazy, the two my mom used to love, I was cheating on one another with. That's what I'm saying. That was crazy. And then when I'm looking at the ones my mother met, hey fellas, yeah, old girl wearing this tight stuff with a nice little rocker. I meet my mom. My mom didn't like some of them females. And then, man, it was crazy how I had this picture of this female, and she used to work with my mom. And my mom was like, Deon, she a hoe. That hurted me to my heart. I was like, no, she not. And I had to remember, D-Wiz, you met her and you hit her the same day, bro. No disrespect if it happened with y'all, no disrespect. But I had the picture on the table because she was bad, showing off. My mom saw this picture like, I used to work with her. And then she was like, yeah, her husband, she said something like, I kind of picture her like her husband. Yeah, she was like, yeah, she a hoe. And then I'm like, then I had her, as was younger, I was like, no, she not, I was mad. Y'all get where I'm coming from? But as I got older, I'm like, damn, D-Wiz, you hit on the first day, bro. And then it was like some months later, y'all ever heard of Reggie's Club? I'm like, and her, one time I saw her because she used to like to party too. And I'm thinking about everything. And you have to be careful, y'all, too. You have to be careful. I'm thinking about the whole situation. She was bad as hell, y'all. Everything that look good is not good, y'all. I had to learn that, y'all. Everything that look good is not good. I learned a whole lot, y'all. And then my boys, I'm like, damn, man, how you? Because I used to do that a lot, get the numbers. If I ain't hitting it that day, I'm hitting it that week. It was a competition, y'all. We young and dumb. Come on, y'all. We young and dumb, y'all. And you got your homework young and dumb. Not knowing you messing with a such and such. You messing with a such and such. Damn, this 226 was floating. Then I start thinking with my head, y'all. Not my manhood, I start thinking with my head. And I'm just telling y'all this, fellas. And I'm just speaking from experience because you have to go through it to know what I'm talking about, y'all. Fella, I'm looking at the difference when I was having sex like crazy and when I stopped having sex, y'all. Oh, it's a relief, y'all. It's something about, we need that, y'all. I'm not going to speak on it. We need that, how they be saying blood. We need that, y'all. I'm keeping it real with y'all. We need it, y'all. I'm telling y'all, we need it. We putting a lot of strain. We beating it up. Look, I don't want to say too, but y'all get where I'm coming from. We hitting they backbone, anything. You get where I'm coming from? Not knowing y'all, I'm keeping it real with y'all. I see the difference, y'all. And then now to me, I'm working out. That just put the icing on the cake. Then I had to think about it like, damn, you have some nympho. So what is a nympho? You get where I'm coming from? You got some females that can, and you might have fellas like that. I'm quite sure if you have females like that, they just didn't create females that way. That can, yeah, cause yeah, homeboy always talking about that. Yeah, man, I'm about to go do this. So yeah, you have nymphos both ways. I don't look at it like that. I look at it like they was not created different, but something was different, my friends, how they was created. You got some females that can, no disrespect, ladies. Back in the day, and fellas, y'all, and I don't want to say that. Y'all know about bust those fellas. You get where I'm coming from? That's why I say young and dumb. Just the generations we was in, y'all. You got a female in the hood that's a little. That was sad, y'all. Look, I'm telling y'all what's going on. Let's listen to me, y'all. Look at the neighborhood we was in. Because you have no disrespect, y'all. You have a freaky female, so everybody can do that. You see how sexual intercourse, different frequency. Oh, that was nasty and foul, y'all. Different frequency, y'all. Sleeping with the same one, y'all. I got old, I'm like, whoa, my friend. Whoa. Whoa, that was dangerous. We was living in a dangerous world, y'all. Getting caught up. That's why I say always watch y'all kids, my friend. Be overprotective with y'all kids. I don't care if y'all kids 36 years old. Still be overprotective, y'all. Just think about when we was coming. That's what I'm saying. Y'all got to think about when we was coming up. But they'll do the same shit, y'all. And then y'all got to remember, once they start to get to 15, 16, 17, it's going to be different, y'all. It's like different steps and different signs, y'all. Yeah, be on y'all kids, y'all. And the reason why I'm telling y'all to be on y'all kids, some of y'all kids in school right now. Right now, they're around a lot of different frequency. They're around some kids that's daddy a killer, that mama a killer, daddy a drug dealer, mama a drug dealer, daddy a thief, mama a thief, daddy work in a plant, mama work in a plant. I gotta say some good things too, but they're around different frequency. And watch this, y'all. Y'all know what's the sad part? The sad part is this. Everybody, you know how kids see what they people doing, and then they pick up their people habits. Y'all get where I'm coming from? Some parents smoke weed in front of their kids. But again, I want to tell y'all weed is medicine, but it just sounds like I want to say cannabis, because weed is medicine, and I hope no kids is listening to this, y'all, because I'm sounding like I'm two-faced. But the ones who really smoking know why y'all smoking it is medicine, y'all. But I am sounding two-faced. Right now, if you smoke weed, you at least got to wait till you 21, 22, flat the hell out. And you got to have your priorities straight. That's how I feel. You get where I'm coming from? I'm going to keep it real because I'm contradicting myself. But I know it's medicine because it healed me, y'all. Now, I might be wrong if I'm smoking in these wraps. Again, you remember the Sanford son? When he put the parsley in the food, we might supposed to put it in the food, y'all. We might not supposed to put it in no wraps or none of that, y'all. We might supposed to put it in the food. Y'all get where I'm coming from? Cut it up. I'm sorry. Dang. We might supposed to cut it up how we shake it up, real make it turn into shape. It might be some type of seasoning. Yeah, it's just bad. It's just different. It's different right now, frequency, y'all. But it's totally, it's totally different now. I forgot what I was about to do, y'all. I just started talking, and I just started talking about my life. That's crazy. But again, yeah. Like when I be at the park, y'all, I be at the park like and I'm not saying my family the best. Like Abundance, when Abundance working out, his son be right outside. You can tell he got to keep turning around, like he got to keep turning out the door every 5 seconds. It's like a habit. It's like a habit. I be at the park like, man, where your mom at? Oh, no, my house, I stay around the corner, or my mom way over there. Like, what the hell? And then I can be a thug or anything, y'all. Just perpetrating over there by the machine. It's bathrooms all right there. You get what I'm coming from? Yeah, I know it's kids that will steal. Here, kid, you want some candy? Go down there. Run down there. I'm going to give you some candy. Run down there. Y'all get where I'm coming from? The mom way over there. That'd be crazy, y'all. And don't get mad at me when I say this, y'all, all right? Don't get mad at me, y'all. Please don't get mad at me. Please don't get mad at me. Please don't get mad at me when I say this, y'all. It be them little boys. They mouth worse than mine. They mouth worse than mine. I'm like, wow, man. This guy told me he in the 2nd grade. Wow, and you cussing like that. And that's another thing. Y'all kids going to school and kids cussing. I did it when I was going to school, y'all. Yeah, I did it when I was going. Food and tears, y'all. Look, tea, what's that? Yeah, I did it when I was going to school, cussing. Like, what the hell I'm cussing for? But again, look, my grandfather, hidden in the household, y'all. Cause me and my sister wasn't bad. My mom didn't really cuss like that, but her and my auntie used to be. They'd go at it. It's so crazy. They'd go at it to this day. My mom always telling my auntie something, but it'd be funny. My sister called me on the phone like, listen to them. They going at it, and it'd be funny as hell. The sister argue, what they argue, but talk, but it'd be my mom. My mom always getting on, cause my mom older than her, so my mom always getting on her, always. It'd be so funny. Abundance, they always call me, and like my mom, I'm like, no, I was like, no, she's such and such. My mom, and she'd get mad. We might not talk for a day or two, and then she'll call, but it'd be funny. So now, at the end of the day, I'm like, y'all know what? Please do not call me when y'all do this, because if I say this, y'all gonna get mad at me. How y'all get mad at me? And y'all call my hey, y'all, that shit be funny as hell. If I say this when you mad at me now, I say, y'all, please, just stop calling me. Damn. Hey, y'all, it be funny as hell, y'all. Y'all go call me for the info. I'm gonna do this, y'all. Since I'm wasting y'all time, I'm gonna do the Iowa. All right, y'all. Anybody that's new, this is what I mean by teaching y'all how to research a number. Now, I'm about to research Iowa number, y'all. And whatever I'm doing for Iowa, y'all can apply to y'all state. So y'all can, like, if y'all new, y'all can take y'all midday and evening number from yesterday. Hold on, y'all. Y'all can take y'all midday and evening number for yesterday. Hold on, y'all. Y'all already know what time it is. Hold on, y'all know what time it is. Bear with me, y'all. Anybody that's new, y'all. I don't want to expose myself. Michelle, I would. Because it's like teasing. I will let you see this purple runs. But I ain't gonna put that on online. These crazy raps. So I already broke down 615 and 226. I thought I broke down 758, y'all. I thought I broke down 758. Hey, Bobby, look at Bob. Hold on, Bob. I know Bob don't. Hold on. Bob, hold on, Bob. Bob said runts are fire. Hell no, Bob don't smoke. Hell no, Bob don't smoke. Bob, you don't smoke, Bob. Hell no. Hell no. I was surprised when Miss Helen abundant. I'm like, Miss Helen, what? Hell no, Miss Helen, you don't, what? So I was shocked with Miss Helen. Hold on, Bob. I thought I did 758. I know, right. So I already did 758. So y'all, now I'm about to do this. I'm about to do 869. Bob said he go to Michigan to get his. Bob say, you said, let me see, Bob say, I go to Michigan. You let me know when you come to Michigan, Bob. You let me know when you come to Michigan. Miss Helen said that's why she smoked gas, not mid. Bob, I ain't no Bob. Yeah, come to Michigan. Hold on, y'all. I'm finished, y'all. I'm about to break this down. I'm finished. Because I don't want my people to leave, which they already leaving. So, and I'm about to pick with Miss Carol. Miss Carol on here, she should be used to it. Miss Carol on here? All right, Bob, let me know, bro. Let me know when you come to Michigan, Bob. Hey, let me know, Bob, when you come. All right, y'all, look. So I'm about to break down this. Is Miss Carol on here? Because I always used to tell Miss Carol that she gonna be mad at me right here. Where you at, Miss Carol? I call your phone, Miss Carol. Where you at, Miss Carol? I call your phone on live. Yes, Miss Titus. All right, to all my new members, y'all. And I always told Miss Carol how she be doing patterns. See, hey, Bobby, where Miss Carol at? Look, I'm about to break down 869. 869. I'm going to put the 10th, the date, and I'm going to put evening. So now I'm about to research what does a 8-6 bring, y'all. I know this getting old to y'all. So all I'm doing, y'all, I already broke down the midday. Now I'm about to break down the evening. 869. Bobby. Hey, Bob, you don't even know Miss Carol got another page. Miss Carol page is minding my business. But I was telling Miss Carol, she on here. I was telling Miss Carol she could master this. But I been was telling her this. If she applied it, she can do this. Just the way she researched and how she researched pairs. This is good for her. And then like when she be at work, all she could do is do this pattern and sit down and look. And I know like when she's studying this, a lot of it's gonna jump out at her. Now, any of y'all doing this, like right here, like when we went over this, and like right now we waiting on the 4-2. You always study this every day. And not study this like you write it, like right here. We got 754. Then that same day they got 310. Then the next day they got 332. Blah blah blah. I'ma still be researching, looking at this like, damn, what did they do? Oh, we got an 8-5. I'll look at this like, or I'll look at this like this. I thought we had a 7-5. Look at this, y'all. Yeah, that's mine the business that pays me. Yeah, that's Miss Carol. So look, my stomach chronic. Look at this, y'all. I'm about to freestyle. Y'all see these last two numbers, y'all? The last two numbers, y'all. Look, I'm gonna do this to make sure y'all paying attention. What's the last two numbers, y'all? What they total to? If I add these last two numbers, what they total to, y'all? And I'm gonna put it right here. But I'm gonna put the 5 first. But then whatever y'all total is, I'm gonna turn that into a pair. If I add these last two numbers, what that total to, y'all? Look what level I'm on. Damn, my phone about to die. Damn. Okay. Only one person said 9. Thank you, Bob. Bob said 9. So watch this, y'all. This telling me a 754 could bring a 5-9 pair. Look, that's the same day. Look at that. Look at that. Came the next day, did. Look at that. Look at this, y'all. And look at it. It hit again. It hit twice. Look at that. That son of a gun hit twice. You get where I'm coming from? Now let's keep going. Now watch this, y'all. What if I do the same thing? What's 5? If you add these two numbers up, what they total to, y'all? Look at the last two numbers. If you add those last two numbers, what they total to? I got love for y'all. All I'm gonna do is put this 5 right here, and I'm gonna wait on y'all. Watch this, y'all. I'm freestyling right now. This what level I'm on. I told y'all, if a lot of y'all, if y'all was winning the lottery, like when I give y'all a pattern, y'all was learning these patterns like this, I could constantly get some more money from that same pattern. I can't do that with you. Not the whole y'all, and it's cool, y'all, because the lottery tricky. But I can't, I gotta stay right there. Y'all, I'm on a standstill with y'all, on some of y'all. I can't go above because y'all can't make it past this. And that's cool, y'all. I know how to stay in a certain lane. Okay, you said 5 plus 0 is 5. Appreciate the ones who helping out 5. So we gonna do what they do. We gonna see if they doing the same thing. Look at this, y'all. You can't tell me that's not nasty, huh? You see what I'm doing, y'all? Look. Y'all get me? Now watch this. Let's see if we can do this though. Look. Watch this. What's 5 plus 1? What's 5 plus 1? 5 plus 1 is 6. Look. No 5, 6. No 5, 6. Watch this, y'all. They didn't get no 5, 6. But I know what they did. They gave y'all a 9. You get where I'm coming from? We not go trip on that. Because 5 plus 6 is what? 11. So what they did, they flipped that 6 to a 5, 1. And then y'all know how they got that 9? Because they said 15 take away 6 is 9. But that's on a different level. But before I go right here, y'all see how when you lose, I can see what happened. Y'all get me though? Everybody follow me? All right, Miss Helen, much love, Miss Helen, much love. Y'all see it so far? Follow me, y'all. Y'all see this? Talk to me, y'all. It was a go, and a no-go. Right? When they do this, now when I lose my money, I can go back and see, oh, okay, that's what they did. I don't have no control over that. Y'all remember I told y'all when I lose, I always go back and research to see what happened, to see if I was wrong, to see did they switch or anything, y'all. You get where I'm coming from. But I'm always researching, y'all. Look. What's 5 plus 3? 5 plus 3 is what? First we put the 5. 5 plus 3 is what? 8, right? Right? So it's telling me a 5-8 pair. Look at that 8-5 pair. Look. Then they get an 8-5 pair. See, this one monkey don't stop no show. They got that 5-8 pair. Y'all see what I'm doing, y'all? I just made up a whole nother pattern, y'all. I just freestyle. Y'all get where I'm coming from? Look at this. 5 plus 2 is 7. Look. They ain't even getting no 5-7, y'all. Look. No 5-7. But you remember right here when we said 5 plus 6 is 11. Watch this, y'all. What's 5 plus 7? 12. Y'all remember I told y'all we said what a 12 is? A number 11 can bring a 1. A number 12 can bring a 2. right? So this number 12 can bring it to you. You remember how they kept that 5-1? Watch this. Y'all see how they got that 5-2? Now watch this, y'all. By doing this, y'all, and this a whole new pattern. By doing this, I learned how to play offense. I learned how to play offense. And I learned how to play defense. Now, before I do this pattern, this is what I have to tell myself. When I break this number down, right, I have to play I have to play offense and I have to play defense. Because I'm going to play the regular side and I'm going to play the other side. Do y'all get the lottery, y'all? Do everyone get the lottery so far? Y'all, I was talking about some other stuff earlier. Do y'all get where I'm coming from? Are y'all following me, y'all? Real talk, y'all. Because this is a new pattern, y'all. And then watch this. We can apply the new pattern to this. Look, if a 5-8 could bring a 5-3, what you think a 5-3 can bring? A 5-8. 5 plus 3 is 8, y'all. You get where I'm coming from? They can get a 5-3 soon. I said, no, they can get a 3-5. I'm sorry, they can get a 3-5. I'm sorry, a 3-5, y'all. I'm sorry, a 3-5, because 8 plus 5 is 13-3. They can get a 3-5. See, watch this, y'all. So watch this. We go do the new pattern. Okay, we go keep the 5, y'all. Watch this, y'all. What's 5 plus 8? 5 plus 8 is 13, which is a 3. So they telling us y'all can get a 5-3 pair, right? So watch this. They tell us we can do this pattern. Let's do this, y'all. And I got love for y'all. Watch this. Y'all gonna love this. Watch this, Miss Carol, y'all. Hey, Son of the Beach, y'all gonna love this. Watch this. Okay, we applied this pattern to it. That's good. What about this? We applied this pattern. That's the same pattern. That's good. That's playing offense. Now we have to play defense. So they didn't give us the 5-6. They added 5 plus 6. And whatever that total number is, the last number, that's what number we go carry over with the 5 instead of the 6. So they flipped that 1. They flipped that 6 to a 1. Are y'all with me? So let's apply this. So if they don't bring the 5-3, they're going to say 5 plus 3. I'm going to put this right here. If they don't bring this, they're going to say 5 plus 3 is 8. Y'all know why I got love for y'all? Y'all know why I have love for y'all? Y'all know why I have love for y'all. Watch this. As we doing a little researching right now, as we researching this number, that's why they got this, huh? So when people, man, they repeat that 5-8 pair, man, they be cheating. No, they didn't cheating. The system told us what can possibly happen behind that 7-5-8. Y'all cannot sit up here and tell me this is not amazing, y'all. And I just freestyled this, y'all. I just learned this, y'all. I was freestyling. Just giving y'all examples, y'all. And then the freestyle turned into a what? See, when you research, when I'm freestyling, I have to research. I have to research. I had to research. Listen to the word I'm saying, y'all. Research. This is considered a rundown, y'all. Are y'all following me, y'all? That's why I say, like, when I be teaching y'all patterns, I have to stay on the standstill. So many patterns I can do with this one number, so we don't always have to keep jumping to different numbers. Look, I can take this one pattern and I can find 4 different patterns. Not telling you, I can find 5 patterns. Not telling y'all all 5 of them going to hit, but all 5, 3 of them going to hit. But I wouldn't do it. After I break this down, you see how I research this, and then I'll move to the next one, y'all. I'll be playing both of this, but you remember I was telling y'all this remind me of a bingo game. If you can't keep up with bingo, why you have two bingo cards? You start with one first. B12, bam. B16, you know you be playing with people. Hold up, wait. Nah, you telling people hold on, wait, and you have two cards. No, you stick with one card first. You get where I'm coming from? It's like bingo. If y'all can't afford to play this all this, don't do it, y'all. See, I was chasing all this because I knew what was going on. Yeah, I know this can happen. Yeah, that come with the game. But when I'm doing this, all I'm thinking about is I did my homework. Now, if they do something totally different from these two, yeah, I get mad, I lose. But then that means I learned a whole other pattern now. It's something else going on now. I know y'all. Because the whole thing, if I apply this pattern and we don't get this number, and then we don't get this number, that means I have to go research again, right? Exactly, y'all. So that means I learned their playbook. See, that's all it is in the lottery, y'all. I learned their playbook. I know when to do certain things. It reminds me of football. If you playing a team that run the ball, you better play some run defense. If you have a team that like to throw the ball a lot, you better have some good passing defense. See, this how y'all playing the lottery. I have a good running team, but y'all playing prevent defense every play. Hey fellas, y'all hear me? That's how some of the people playing the lottery. I'm running the ball, y'all. I'm running the ball every down, but they playing prevent defense. That's how y'all playing the lottery, y'all. This what we go do. If I know y'all ass about to give it to y'all full back, we put some glow on. We blessing everybody, which I don't know about coaching, but I'm putting in that run defense on you. Oh, you in some shotgun, you have four receivers, five receivers. No, we got to put on some passing defense. You see what's going on? That's how the lottery is, y'all. Keeping it real, my friends. So that's why they got this number early. And I'm gonna do this too. Hold on.
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
I gotta cut hair, y'all. So abundance, though. When I'm on your channel, like yes, that was on your channel, but the music was too loud. I was on your page and I couldn't even make no comment. So when I'm on your page, if I don't make no comment, I'm gonna be cutting hair. But you may see the thumbs up. Oh, they might have did that then. Like this, y'all. Look. Cause I was gonna do the mid. I'm gonna do the midday later. Cause what it is when I do these videos, I really want to do this in the beginning of the video, so y'all can really see this. So like when I jump on a video, I have to program myself to just go straight to this. Don't talk about nothing else. Just go straight to the evening. You get where I'm coming from in case a person, somebody be like, is it a video I can go look at the first video when I can always know this video? But, but look at this. Right here. I'm going to call this the other side. I'm going to call this the other side. We're going to call this the other side. I'm putting a label to this. So watch this. Okay, that 5-1 hit. That 5-1 hit. Watch this, y'all. Watch this. 6 plus 1. Look, 6 plus 1 is 7. So this telling me they need the 5-7 pair. So look, they already got the 5-7 pair before they got the 1-5 pair. They got the 7-5 pair first. Y'all see where I'm going with this? So hold on, let's keep going. So when I come out, because I'm adding up the last, I'm still keeping that 5, but I'm adding the last 2 numbers up to get the second number with that 5. So I'm going to come down here and do the same thing. 2 plus 7 equals 9. So they telling me 7-5-2 can bring 5-2 and a 5-9 pair. I'm gonna go back right here. They telling me 7-5-1 could bring a 5-1 and a 7-5 pair. The 7-5 here first. See, the whole thing about this, we know what to do. Like if we see a certain number, so we know what to do ahead of time. See, right now, this look like this the after fact. No, that's why we learned this pattern. So when we see this number next month, we know what to do. This reminds me of a bingo card. Okay, I better just stick with one of these because you can play this and they can brain this and they know how to brain that. But all I'm doing is when I'm doing my homework, I'm gonna follow direction because I'm playing a sport. How can I say if I break this down and this don't come, I'm telling y'all they cheating? How? I'm playing a sport. I caught myself stop cussing with when they did this. How can I get mad? This is their game. We playing. They paying us to play their game. They paying, nope, hell no. They not paying us. We paying them to play their game. So we paying to get in. Like how some of y'all be going to clubs and bars. We paying to get in the lottery. We got to pay to get in. Y'all hear that? Listen to what I'm saying. I never thought about it that way. But I don't even play the lottery no more. We got to pay to get in with the lottery. Wow. And we got to pay to get in to play the lottery. So look at this. We're looking for a 5-9 pair. So they didn't get no 5-9 pair. So we can't do that. Nope. We can't do that. Nope. Checkmate. We gonna leave it alone. But yeah, we gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna keep this for later, y'all. But let me do the triple chart for today. So today's date is 9/2. I should write so big. 25. Somebody in triple threat today, somebody in triple threat tomorrow, and somebody in triple threat on the 14th. And somebody in triple threat on the 15th. Okay, let me start my day off. 9 plus 12 plus 2 plus 5 equals, what's that, y'all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's total 28. Hell yeah, today a powerful trigger date. 2 plus 8 equals 10. Yeah, this is powerful. Today represents my sister's birthday, so I'm gonna put triple ones, triple zeros, triple ones. Y'all gotta help me out. First we go add. September plus 12 equals 9 plus 12. That's 22, right? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That was 21. 21 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 to 7, 28, 21. So we got to put triple ones. Now I got to put triple twos. Make sure y'all check over my math, y'all. 9 take away 12 equals 3. Powerful day today. Powerful day. It's the keeper of time. Today is powerful. So we go put triple threes. But look at them triple zeros in the forecast. Somebody needs them zeros. 9 times 12. I'm supposed to know this. I have my calculator, put the triple eights. Triple zeros already there. Triple ones is already in the forecast. So I'm going to put this bam. So now I'm going to put, these are some backside triples. Whenever you see zeros and ones, whenever you see a zero, you got to put triple ones and nines. Triple ones already there. Triple nine's not in the forecast, so I got to put triple nine represent today. And then I said I'm going to stop doing this. I have to put the total of this. So triple H is already in the forecast. We already have triple twos, that's in the forecast. And then look at the date. Triple two is already in the forecast. So these are triples that represent today's date. Are y'all with me? These are triples that represent today's date. Are y'all with me? So these represent today's date. And all these triples hit, except threes, right? Y'all have this? Today represent a triple. No, yeah, something to beats. Yeah, that's the whole thing. Yeah. That's another thing. All I know is this. When I do again, Son to Beat. That's why I love gematria, bro. Like I never really researched that. Like somebody said on my boy page, one guy said it was 13 months. Then my boy showed me something in the book, not in the book, but some little calendar hookup where they added 2 more months. Or did he say they added 3 months? I think he said they added 2 more months. So you gonna always hit different little hookups. That's why I say I don't even be basing my life on. I base my life on numbers because that's why I say they put a lot of distraction out, a lot of books. They put a lot of traps out. My whole thing, I was just mainly trying to tell y'all, numbers don't lie. If it don't add up, y'all, it don't make sense. That's all I be saying, y'all. If it doesn't add up, it doesn't make sense. Like if I'm doing all this working out, y'all, and I'm not seeing no progress, something not adding up, y'all. It's not making sense. Y'all get where I'm coming from, y'all? So that's why I say numbers is powerful, y'all. You can always switch the words around and do this. You can't switch no numbers around. You can't tell me a 2 is a number 4. When they say numbers don't lie, a lot of people they still don't understand that. They just going by what they be hearing in the streets, y'all, or in the world. A lot of coaches be hearing people say they heard it from certain people. And that's why I was mainly saying earlier when I was talking about abundance. Like a lot of people be on this video. I don't never speak, y'all. I just say the same thing. But then like when somebody talking about the truth, I don't go on their page and be like, y'all, and such. I don't say too much, y'all. It's his platform. He had a floor. Sometimes we have to listen, y'all. A lot of them being there, they just be saying what they know. Sometimes you really have to listen because it's not low levels, but he's still above them, y'all. Real talk. When it comes to the knowledge, he really understand himself, y'all. So I'll be looking at a lot of them posts. Not saying they wrong, y'all, but it's deeper than that, y'all. A lot of them got to get in tune with themselves, my friend. A lot of them chase that money. When you know about this shit, nah, telling y'all. But you hear a lot of people because they probably don't read this book. If I read this book and this is like it's like the Bible. I can get a key deacon at my church, a key deacon at your church, and a key deacon at another church who read the Bible. When you get them together and they talk about the Bible scripture, they can, like we say, John, such and such, such, and I start saying it, they can quote it with y'all, such and such, such, such. But then when y'all start saying, break that down, it's going to be different. But it's a lot of people that can quote the Bible verses, y'all, like a mother scruncher, because they studied that. So do you hear a lot of people talking the same quote about life? Because I told you our enemies put that trap out. They put a lot of books out here, y'all. Like this, you hear a lot of people talk about the missing books of the Bible. That's the trap they put out, y'all. You don't need that to make it in the world, my friends. Again, if you know how to break your day down, you don't need none of that shit. You just gotta watch what you eat, watch what you do, and you have to protect yourself. You have to be overprotective with yourself, y'all. It's a reason why I eat the same shit every time. If I know I get sick, I know why and how I got sick. Man, I eat the same shit, y'all. Chicken, fish, and I feel good. You know why? Cause I'm putting something in my body for that. Every day I wake up, I'm putting something in my body for that day that helps my body. I'm not overdoing it, making myself, blowing myself up. No, just enough. How y'all be putting, y'all fill y'all tank up. That's what I do with my food. I live different, y'all. That's why I don't get sick. Little sniff, that's a little normal. But stomach ache, headaches, I don't even know how that shit feel, y'all. Now knees and body, yeah, that's normal. But stomach ache, getting sick, shitting a lot, nah. Y'all shit a lot because the food, it didn't sit in. Y'all, see, y'all body is a system, y'all. Real talk, our body, just like a car. I told you I enjoy with my boy when he was working on the cars, and I'm about to go to y'all. And I enjoy helping him out, looking at him fix the cars, looking at a bunch of numbers on every part. Damn, this part, every time he got to change a part went out. And I always be looking at them numbers. Then I look at the new part he be bringing, and I be like, man, this is amazing, y'all. We just like a car. Just like a car, y'all. I'm not talking about, yeah, I can say a hoopty, but I'm talking about a car that's good, that's in good condition. You get new everything. Your car go run so smooth. You know, I mean, you can get a hoopty too, put new everything, get it run smooth. That's what I'm doing right now, y'all. I'm tuning my body up. I'm not trying to get buff, none of that shit. I feel good. So right now, if anything was to happen, my muscles go eat that shit up. See, some of y'all weak don't have no muscles. Y'all tissues messed up. So whatever y'all be having in y'all system, y'all system is weak. Y'all have to build y'all system up, y'all. Are y'all with me? I only talk from experience, y'all. But much love, y'all. Because I know I'm supposed to be cutting at 10. I know I was talking so much, too. But I feel good because when I first came on, my frequency was a little... But then it went up. I just can't wait till this fight over with. You know, they're going to be over here. Yeah, much love to everybody. Wow, wow. 18. Hold on. Bob said, see the date. This is the date right here, Bob. Here go the date right here. But it depends on what you breaking it down for. Cause look, I'm about to teach you something, but it don't have nothing to do with that. I'm saying what is 1582? I have to go to. What is 1582? What is 1582, Bob? Yeah, what is this? Because I'm going to show you how amazing. You know that told it to 16. So right now I'm about to teach y'all something. Look, I'm about to teach y'all something. Y'all see how I got this? I'm about to write this over there. Watch this. I'm about to play around with the number. I gotta go, y'all. I gotta go. But look, I'm about to play around with this number. Watch this game I'm about to play. But watch this. I'm playing a game. But watch how amazing the numbers is. Watch how I work put this to use. I don't even know what Bob these numbers for. I'm just about to put this to use. What they switch to. Hold on. I said Georgia. Gregor calendar. You said they switch. So that's why I'm getting a whole bunch of little hookup. I'm seeing when hey, watch this. If abundance on here, I know he said it's supposed to be 13 months. This is what abundance said. Abundance said 13 months, and he said it was 28 days, which 13 is 28, because when you go to the chart, a 13 is a 2, and the 13 is, so I can see why they, I ain't gonna say played the games. You know why they did this? It got something to do with the death, y'all. When I do the death date, see, y'all don't ever hear me say this person died 45 days after such and such. Y'all hear my teachers say that. Think about this. It has something to do with leap year. A leap year every 4 years. See, the thing about this, our mind is on that. What about this? What about why is it 28 days in February? Why is it 28 days in February? Y'all don't look at things like that, do y'all? See, I look at the numbers, and the numbers tell us, so I can't tell y'all why, but the numbers be matching up. A lot of shit they switch. I can tell y'all that number. I can't tell y'all why, but the numbers match. Y'all look at all this. Look at this. What I teach y'all about. Come on, y'all. I get deep on y'all. I told you I can break down anything, y'all. I can break down anything, y'all. Look at this. I'm about to get out cold with y'all. Y'all done got me started. But look, I love numbers, y'all. When I say that I studied this, y'all, this has something to do with my life on the line. You think I'm not going to take this shit serious? How some of y'all study the Bible? I study numbers like this. See, these numbers gave me an accurate, oh my freaking goodness. These numbers gave me an accurate read in life. The Bible was too much. Okay, don't sit up here. Don't sit up here and tell me what I don't know, y'all. And none of y'all didn't tell me, and I'm just telling y'all that. Can't none of y'all change for what I know. You get where I'm coming from? Look at that 13. That 13 is a 2. But if y'all know 13 represents slave, that represents slave. That's already talking about slave. You get where I'm coming from? I always told y'all 2 times 4 is 8. I'm looking at all that, 28. But look at this, y'all. All this play a part, y'all. I'm deep, y'all. I'm deep with this, y'all. When you got that 13 is an 8. So I'm seeing when they turned that, when they did all this. I can't tell y'all why. I got something else for y'all. Watch this. This how deep this is. Look at my chart. When you look at a 85 or 58, what family is that? So I can see why they said a whole bunch of shit. And that's why they said it's 12 months. Come on, y'all. This shit that deep, y'all. They speaking in code, y'all. What y'all think of 15 is? Same number, y'all. Same number, my friends. I can get deep with this. See, this the level I'm on, y'all. This the level I'm on. All they doing is matching numbers up to make a story. Oh my goodness, D-Wiz. Please tell the people what gematria stand for. All they doing is matching the number up to tell a story. Y'all, look at the Terrence Crawford, y'all. It's gonna be a story tomorrow. Either Canelo go beat him or they go rig it. All of it's rigged. So I can't just say if Crawford win is rigged. It's rigged when either one of the whole shit is staged. It's rigged, y'all. That's why both of their names match up with the date, y'all. They being programmed. It's like when we talk about AI been. Look, y'all be thinking I'm being arrogant. When bro sent me that video where AI was speaking, I was speaking that years ago, my friends. They just brought it to our attention in. That been out. You remember I told y'all about the Jetsons, y'all. Look at that picture I showed y'all about the Jetsons, y'all. Look, y'all. I'm giving y'all straight facts, y'all. I did this research. You think I'm gonna be telling y'all some bullshit, y'all? No, I'm telling y'all real what I studied, y'all. Look, I couldn't open my other phone up. I did this before the president. I did this, y'all. What's her name? Kamala, whatever her name is. They was already doing, this was on the Simpsons season, y'all. But y'all don't get this. When I talk about this, people still don't. That's why abundant. I don't really talk about gematria too much. I ain't gonna say I'll be wasting my time. I could put all the truth in people's face and then look at this shit like, huh? It's a movie, y'all. All this shit is a movie, my friends. They match numbers up to tell a story. Think about this. You got months. So you got days in a month. That's a story. You have years. 2022, 2020. What was 2019 story? The COVID. It's story, y'all. History repeats itself. I did a lot of studying, y'all. I gotta go. I did a lot of studying, y'all. Look at this. I know this old. I did a lot of studying, y'all. Look at this, y'all. This was my lottery group. Who y'all know can do this? Hey, y'all. Look at this, y'all. Read this. Say Deon Staley. Great call on the rain. This is crazy, y'all. Deon Staley. Great call on the rain. Do y'all hear this shit? When I was doing this abundance, I was so deep in this. I was trying to. I don't like to use that word. I was proving to the world how the shit's so rigged. I was like, I'm gonna predict it for y'all just to let y'all know it's rigged. Man, I was putting so much shit in the world face, y'all. I was breaking it down, proving it to it before it happened. When people and it wasn't the first time, y'all. When I predict the rain way before, it was way weeks before the lottery, before they had the weather out, my friends. I know, y'all. All this shit is rigged, y'all. They control all this. They control all this, y'all. Look at this. Look at this. This the Jetsons cartoon. Y'all be doing that Zoom meeting when the COVID was came out. Y'all start doing that Zoom meeting. Come on, y'all. All this, y'all. All this. Look at this. All this, y'all. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. This cartoon is, oh, y'all, this the Jetsons. Uh-oh, they in space, huh? Uh-oh, they in space, huh? Uh-oh, they in space, huh? Not knowing when they wanted to get some coffee, they'll put the coffee in and then the coffee automatic pour down there. They'd take the cup. We was using that cup that be whistling. All this shit is, like they already know what's going to happen in 2045. They already know what's going to happen, y'all. They predict all this shit, y'all. They know who going to become what, y'all. That's why I said a lot of y'all who went to school to want to become something, they didn't want to stop that. Y'all name didn't fit the qualification. Y'all wasn't qualified for whatever y'all was trying to go for, y'all. All this shit is a trap, y'all. That's why I say gematria is powerful. Gematria, you can look what I researched yesterday, y'all. Look at this. Which I don't care about. I told when you do gematria, y'all, you know it's bullshit in the game. All these pictures in my phone. This messed me up. Now Canelo wearing black. He wearing all black. And then if y'all look at that press conference, man, that shit sounds so staged. Look at this. Look at this. Now Crawford have on white. Canelo have on black. Look how Crawford looking, y'all. This don't even look real. He trying to keep a mean face. Look at the handshake. I can't see who thumb is on top, but it look like Crawford's thumb is on top, y'all. And when your thumb is on top, most of the time you come out victorious, y'all. That's why I said how this shit is. They can have a black man making history, y'all, or they can have this Mexican beating this black guy up, y'all. Y'all get where I'm coming from? They know what they doing, y'all. I looked at all this, my friends. He looked so nervous, bro. He looked like, well, damn, I'm really here. Y'all get where I'm coming from? All this is stage, y'all. Look at it. All this is stage. And I think Terrence Crawford's thumb is over Canelo's thumb, y'all. And then I told you he wearing black. When you wear black, that means your funeral, y'all. When you wear black, it's your funeral, y'all. When I told y'all about this, LeBron James, when they played Golden State. Now I want to know, was this the one? No, this wasn't the one when they came back. Golden State again. They was wearing black suits. Golden State. I forgot who he was playing. And this particular one, this threw me off. On this day, he had on a white suit. And then Terrence Crawford had on black. It threw me off. And then now they changed the colors. Y'all get where I'm coming from? I know y'all get where I'm coming from, y'all. The bet was different. This picture was first, y'all. This September the 10th, y'all. September the 10th. This yesterday. Speaking in code, y'all. Well, only time will tell. Look at all this right here. Watch this. You see this? Watch this, y'all. Didn't I teach y'all this? Didn't I teach y'all this? I taught y'all about this number right here. You take your last three numbers. That's the king. That's the 1. What's 14 plus 1? 14 plus 1 equals 15. What's 14 take away 1? 14 take away 1 equals 13. Y'all can't tell me they not out cold. But look, y'all, I did my homework too. Y'all. Look how I broke inside that number, y'all. How I was telling the same story. Watch this, y'all. What's 5 plus 3? 8. What's 5 take away 3? 2. Hey, I love y'all. Don't never forget this, y'all. I can break down any number, y'all. But I'll see y'all later on. Y'all see how they playing games? But it's the reason why they add the date. It has something to do with our death and shit, y'all. The numbers have to match up, y'all. I'm telling y'all what I know, y'all. All this shit is man-made. All this is man-made, y'all. All this is man-made. They know what they was doing. And that's why this is a triple trigger. This is power. This is a triple trigger pair. All these trigger numbers, y'all, they represent 3. Because the 8 and the 2 represent 3. How do is? Because watch this. If you have an 8 plus 3 equals 11, what you think of number 11 is? Number 11 is flipped to a 2. So that's the whole family. Look at that. So a 2-8 can bring a 3, And the two-way can bring a 1. Hell yeah. And then before we do this too, you know how I said that 1 and 1 can bring a 2? Now watch this. When I cover this up, didn't I teach y'all this? That's 13. 13 take away 8. 13 take away 8. I can see all this in here. Y'all see how they played around? Y'all see how that's the same number, y'all? I'm not making this up. I hope y'all see this. Because I just want y'all to see now how 8 and a 2 is a 3. A 8 and a 2 is a 3. A 28 is a 3. A 28 can flip to a 3. Or 82, you know, the paper tour. So that's the same thing. We already know that 5 and that can bring that. That's why I love gematria, y'all. That's why I can look at the date. That's why I told y'all, like when I do my little hookup and I call a bill collector, I know what days to call. That's why I was saying abundance, but I will never change your style, how you be doing, how you be getting your money. That's why I never spoke on it, because you already doing good. How you say you be he be into stock, and you be with the Tesla, because I heard somebody else speaking on the Tesla too, bro. That was so crazy on YouTube. Oh, I heard them somewhere talking. They was talking about how much they be making on the Tesla card, and I'm like, damn. Abundance was saying that same hookup, but I know, but I would never stop to switch to try to reach. Like I told y'all with the research. No, I would never stop your flow. What you doing? But I know I can look through that mother scruncher, and I know when to stop. Cause some people when the stock market be down, or they don't know when it's down or up, I know when to like start low. Cause I know the whole thing about this is knowing comeback numbers and knowing the kill numbers. Meaning, like if I see some kill numbers, that means it's a bad thing. Like again, like when people blood pressure high, I know the number. I can know. I just need to know the high numbers, y'all. If I know the numbers, I know those numbers represent bad numbers, y'all. You get where I'm coming from? So meaning this, y'all. I'm just making this up. I don't even know how the stock market work. I can't even say it because I don't even know how it works. So I can't use no examples. Like if I'm seeing something I don't even know how it work, y'all. Like if something keep dropping, look y'all, if something keep dropping, I'm just making this up, y'all, and I gotta go. I'm about to go. If this number was at 35, I'm making this up, y'all. I don't know shit about this stock market, y'all, so I'm just making this shit up, y'all. Hell yeah, that's why I say. That's why you remember I told you I was gonna try to do something. Nah, I'm not gonna even take your mind over there to try to think of doing that because you already up. So that's the whole thing. Like if you have some type of method or a pattern, you stick with that pattern, y'all. Just keep everything regular and it's gonna run smooth. Like if I know the sum was at 35, if I know something was at 3.5, whatever, y'all, and then that joker was dropping for 2 days, I know when I see this number, I know this number means a comeback number. So you know how people, I don't know if you can stop putting money on certain little hookup. So if you stop investing in this, I know when I see this number, I know I'm about to start investing in this number because this number means comeback and it can go up. Did you understand what I just did, bro? And I don't even know if that's how that works. Like if something be up, I know some shit can drop. So if this was up and I know it's dropping, if that makes sense, and if I see this type of number or this type of number, it's time for me to put some money on these mother scrunchers. I know it's time. When I see something go up, I know eventually that joker go kind of drop down some. You got to get what you get right now, and then get off that mother scruncher. Do y'all get where I'm coming from? Does that make sense? See, and I checked it, and the whole thing, I'm gonna look for certain numbers. So if I was in the stock market, I'm gonna look for all comeback numbers. Shit that's dropping, I'm gonna start loading up on that because I know it's gonna pick up. Do that make sense? Please tell me that makes sense. Abundance go tell me on the video. He go explain it. If that makes sense, what I'm saying. You know how I told you, if I played the lottery, all I'm gonna do is look for certain patterns in the lottery, and then if I see that certain pattern, I study that's easy. I'm killing that. So I want to know, is that the same? Because I can look at numbers, and all I try to investigate is all comeback numbers, and I see how it'll be comeback number where I'm just have to focus on this one little hookup comeback number. What I know is doing bad now, but that joke is about to pick up. So once that doing that, bam, I got money on that, and then I'm gonna look for another number eventually to look like that. So then once I'm getting my money from this, you get where I'm coming from? I don't know if that makes sense. See, he already know it. See, damn, I ain't gonna get into it. Damn, that's crazy. Man, that's crazy. I know that when you was talking about the lottery, the same way how you say you be flipping when you be getting your land, how you be flipping. I'm like, damn, that's what I be doing. How I take this money, like when I played the lottery, man, I never played with my money. Yeah, I lose, y'all. But I was playing with they shit, y'all. I was playing with their money. All right, y'all, I'm about to go, y'all. All right, much love, y'all. Makes sense. They use standard shots. Wow. Y'all, much love to all y'all. That's crazy, Bob. I'm glad he did this. I like to do. I like this, y'all. And then what's so crazy? Like, look, this so deep. This the last thing. My bad. I'm sorry. And then when you add this up, 3 plus 8 is 11, right? When we said 3 plus 8 is 11, and then I can put the 1 right here. Then I can say 1 plus 1 plus 2. I can say 41, right? But normally I can say 8. I can say 3 plus 8. I can put the whole 11. And then I can say 1 plus 2. And I can put that 3. That's why all these numbers represent that. You get where I'm coming from? I could have did it this way. This reminds me of my lottery when I used to tell y'all I used to be adding. I say 8 plus 3 is 11. Then I say 1 plus 3. 1 plus 2 is 3. That's how I did this. Look, 2 plus 4 is 6. You get where I'm coming from? So when you got to the other chart, I just added. I subtract the first one, but I added the middle and the last one. So when I was doing the 4s and the 5s, I was putting the double numbers on the bottom. So I did 2 types of patterns, y'all. So you see this whole number is this whole mother scruncher. Because you got 182, that's 11. Watch this, y'all. What's 3 plus 1 plus 1? 5. When y'all see 2 ones, you know you got to think about a 2. And then what's 11 take away 3? What's 11 take away 3? You see that, y'all? How I just play with that? Same number, y'all. For whatever this date. However they switch, y'all. Hell yeah. What up, Jay Money? What up, Jay? What up, Jay Money? But much love. Y'all want to see y'all later on. Jay Money. So look, I'm not gonna lie. My next video, I'm gonna go to the part. I'm gonna go to the other part with the pull up and the real dip. Yeah, I'm gonna take a ride on a bike today. Can't reach out and can't y'all all based on numbers, calculation, people emotion. Hell yeah, people emotion. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. And again, that key one, bro. That money abundance. And today abundance, because at most jobs today is payday. Frequency sky high. Man, I'm doing this weekend. I'm about to, hey, the fight come on. Man, I'm about to get all these drinks. Y'all coming over? I'm getting a fight. Man, I'm gonna get 2 pints. I'm gonna have all these trees here. Uh-oh. Just like the video. Oh, we playing that video tonight. So when y'all come to class, we playing that video. So, hey, I'm playing that video again tonight. That video, if I can remember, that video might be my ending every day. When I go live, that might be my ending. That video might be my ending, y'all. All right, y'all, I'm gone, y'all. That's gonna be my ending. I'm gone. All right, y'all.